Hello beautifuls, welcome to the channel. My name is Epic Treasure and this video today is creating a trading base for players to trade their pals with each other, DNA, etc. And I put it in a really convenient location, which is right at the start area at the plateau of beginning. So when other players come in at level 1 and they come trade their DNA, vice versa, and their pals, you're just down the hill. It's very cute when they sort of spawn and you just see them arrive up there jumping up and down and they come down the hill. So I wanted it here for that convenient reason, and also because it's nostalgic too for most people, because this is where you usually build your first base. So the first base I built was sort of rectangle, boxy sort of thing, like they all look just like this. And then as I started to integrate glass and stuff, I sort of, you know, built off from that. So I still kept the original sort of shape. Splattering has gone a bit nuts out there. It also kept a focus on this backyard area, this beautiful waterscape. But I wanted it to be very community based, even though it's a very sort of trade, see you later. I just wanted it to look, you know, like a nice little hangout spot. So this is going to be interesting how this build is going to be. We need to have a monitoring stand. I want to have a hot spring in there actually. Let me do that first. So infrastructure, quality hot spring, we'll just put in here. It's like a hot tub, basically, in the right spot. Because I like to see the fish with its water. Yeah, alright. Build that darling. So she'll just chill there. At the front, so I look at what's sort of missing, and at the front, certainly the front of the house is very dark, and you go, okay, what can we do? Well, you could put street lamps along there if you wanted to. We need to make some nails. Street lamps, but you can also muck around with the settings of how benches etc be placed down, and you can make those Japanese lanterns sort of look like they're floating. No mods in this game. I'm on Xbox. So we need to quickly make some nails because I didn't bring those. So we'll just go workbench and nails. Well, we don't need that many. We don't need that many. I'll just go nuts. Make those, girlfriend. And then we'll go and put our vendor up in the tavern. That's one of the first things I built in the game. Inside the house was a tavern. I don't know why. I don't know how many people did that, but it's like, oh, look what I've got here. Don't want you back out here. So now the monitoring stand is amazing because it allows you to assign your pals to specific places. Then we can bind that merchant to the tavern. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to have this monitoring stand, because this space is not about how it's working, it's really about just trading. So if I could hide this would be good. But I still have it, you know, accessible to some degree. So up here is like a little decking spot, like a chill out deck that wraps around the back of it. And over here. So even the monitoring stand might be sort of... Actually, it might be kind of handy to have it not there. It's not the smartest spot to do it, is it? Let me just put this back up here. Give me all that stuff. I wonder if I can fit the monitoring stand and it all in there. Give me that. Story of my life. Here we go. Count that around there. Get it into position. Push it forward a bit. Oh, nearly had it. There. And that would be very cool to bring it forward and put the monitoring stand behind it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit everything. PAL. Yeah, it will allow me to do it. Means I could probably go up to the bar and and change the settings, which is amazing in its own way. If I can get away with that, that would be incredibly cool. And then put the defenses there, have the sandbag, and have our vendor guy right there. So we'll go to the monitoring stand, we'll get our vendor, and let's see if he goes straight to it. I think it's clear enough for him to enter into that stand there. Wherever the hell he's gone, he likes to stand out here and stare at the trees usually. Splat arena there. Let's see where he is. Oh, here he is. Here he goes. I don't know where he went to. So he should theoretically go up and stand at the bar. There he goes. Good man. So now we're going to run up to the bar. And I can't reach it. Yeah. We actually really need to put it next to it. Might do that. That's a good idea. Just break this, this, that. Grab that. That. Get that monitoring stand. Monitoring stand. Hopefully I can... I'm pretty sure I can attend to it from... I'm going to drag it over as much as I can. Okay, we'll just move that, get him out the way, go across to furniture. And counter. Alright, spin it around, hopefully. It'll fit alright. Let's move it. Just had it then. Shit, that's a bit far back, isn't it? Let's just move this stuff out the way. What don't you like? Doesn't mind it. I don't know if it's the light. I don't think it's the lights. It's a plants maybe. Again. Yeah, maybe. There we go. Oh, shivers, that's a bit far forward, isn't it? Push it back a bit more. Right there. It's under the lights and as far across as possible. Out. There. Japanese pillar. There, it'll let me do it. Alright, build that. And then we got the monitoring stand. Sweet. That's worked out a lot better. And then we'll go in here. Go to defenses. Go sandbag. There. And even you could have it as close to the side so you can access him from both bits. But I kind of like him facing the front. Alright, there we go. Now he's at his station at the moment. So we'll click that, click sandbag, click the guy, he'll come there. We'll get our bar stools out. So furniture. There, on there. There, there. You right, buddy? Oh god, I thought they were all gonna sit down. Like, damn, not break time yet. And then what we'll do is we'll grab a storage barrel. Maybe that's too close. Maybe just grab a plant. Want to sort of infiltrate it too much. And then just grab a Japanese lantern. Light up the bar a bit. There we go. Wait. And then even another chair maybe off to the side at this part. Just here. Just passed out there. And another nice thing to do, I think, is that monitoring stand sticks out a little bit. I'll probably put a wooden bench just along here. And then maybe another one next to it. I don't know, maybe one's enough. Yeah, one's enough. Just to kind of cover it up a bit. So it doesn't have that big blocky shape. And then the bonsai. And then another turn. Just to break it up a little. I don't think I would be bothered with a horizontal line. Have a nice bar there. I'm not sure if I can hang the horizontal ivy from up here. Let me see. You can certainly do the wavy ivy on the edge of that. A little bit of greenery into it. Beautiful. And then even around the back. That's nice. All the little I mean, I've got a bit excess with the lights, I think. I'll probably actually get rid of that one. I know it's so pedantic, isn't it? It's weird. Get rid of that one. I think that's enough. Yeah, that's better. So the front needs more light. See, as we can see that Japanese lantern in there. I think it would be very cool to have go in and grab a cooking pot, even though it's a weird thing to do and have there. To have the animation come through the window is really neat. So we could just the smells of home. As literally just for the animation. So when you're out here and you're looking through, you know, we see this homely thing. It's so nice little simple things. But I wouldn't just have a cooking pot sitting there, you know, you could be a little bit more caring, I guess, and have maybe tables a bit odd, maybe some storage. Think of what would suit it. Sometimes you can make like nice looking benches, and sometimes you can use for example, using this shelf but turning it back the front so it doesn't, you don't see the drawers, etc., shelving. It's just like this. Not that I would put that like that, but you get the idea. So you can get things and spin them around back to front. So this one, for example, if we don't want to see the shelving, we can sort of spin it around and just see the back. of it. Some of these things are a little bit more difficult because they've got things on top of them. But sometimes you can use these things as steps, etc. So, I don't know, I'd kind of just like a little bench along here, but even cupboards like this, I wonder if you can, I don't know if you can, pretty sure you could stack them on top of each other. Let me see. It's a shame it's not a little bit wider. I mean, you could pull it out a bit further, I suppose. Which I might try and do that. Try and do that. Just bring it out. Up. Why is it being so weird? Being very pedantic right now, game. I'm having to run like half a mile away to put the shelf in, for God's sakes. I want it there, but I want it kind of out further. No, it has to be bound to the wall. Fair enough. Chuck that there. And then they'll have, you know, more items eventually. You can't put something down, jump on top of it, and then you'll be able to be above it. Thank you, buddy. Another really cool, not that cool, but a nice little feature is to go to the PAL one and then click on is it in PAL? It's the medieval workbench. And this one's really cool because you can see the bottles through the window and they're so they very much stand out because they're like very bright 3-color bottles. So if this guy moved, it would be... Sorry, splattering to move. Can you move, please, sir? Build that there. And then go around here and have a look. They're just very cute little things that stand out. So we've got like the smoke there and then we've got the colours through there. It just adds life to it. And you could put your vines, your ivy, sort of curtaining the windows. Yes. So that covers up our magical smoke, so we won't do it there. We'll do it more there. Still got the smoke there. It looks pretty. And maybe I would do a little bit of horizontal. The problem is that horizontal ivy is kind of, well, it usually looks brighter than that. Like a brighter colour. Yeah, so it's all those little kind of things, but still around here is kind of dark looking. And you sort of think, well, how can I change this? Let me get those. How can I change this so it's not so dark but not weird looking? And I guess street lamps seem like the kind of cheaper way to go, but I like the look of them, to be honest. I think they look nice. Blade of uncontrolled passion. Oh, I don't think we want to be doing that today, do we? And then we need more vines over the other side, so we'll just go over there, grab some ivy. We need to go to stations, get the pillar, go to the furniture, go to the ivy again, walls, to have that cohesiveness. Now over here I wanted to have those leather couches again. Bit of a fascination with those. I need leather, that's right. We needed the... I can't remember if he's got it. Sell leather, sir? I can't remember if you sell the leather. Hang on. Buy. Yes, you do. Oh, the 1,000 leather. Thank you so much. There's our, whoops, leather couch. It's a nice little chill out spot. Then I like to use sometimes the low table. This one. And then let's try and put... Whoa, that's big, isn't it? Actually, we don't even need the table. I don't want the Harry Potter floating Japanese herd, though. Put that there. I think we might need to move it a little bit. Yeah. Grab another one. Whoops, sorry, sir. Yeah. Side table. And then go the Japanese. I don't know if I can fit the deer scare on top of it. It might be... I think we might have to move that couch over. You can put a bonsai there. And then put your other plants there and... So what is so far? Oh, that will fit. I don't know if you want leaves in your face though. And then maybe just like a little Japanese turn. That looks very sweet. All the little things. Shame it's like a mini fire. I wish I put the fire back down there. Maybe that might be... What if I can get away with that? Well, it's not going to catch anything on fire, so I'm okay with it. Is that planted? See? They can cook their own meals while they're sitting on the couch. You buddy. Like when it's finished. Yeah, see, that looks nice. Wait, that's probably maximum amount of fire. I wouldn't put any more than that there. But this big sort of gaping area needs something. And it could be something in the background. It could be, for example, what would make this work? Even if it's totally non-functional. Is to, we'd have to build over that side. Oh, maybe not. Put in my inventory. Production. Even the mill, a mill would look nice through there. Even if it doesn't have a purpose. You have this sort of actual feature over there. Not a big fan of it. If we put fire behind it, it works. Fire's nice because it has like this backlighting. It's all the little things. Yeah, so over here is going to be an interesting spot to do. I kind of want this as a trading point. Yeah, I mean, the expedition station doesn't stand out too crazy. But still, put a wooden wall there. That up there. I'll go another glass wall here. We'll go down to slanted roof. There and there. Then we'll go over to other and grab the flea market. I kind of feel like I want to have a glass wall there. Right, the flea market, other, and just try and bring this back as far as possible. If these daydreams would move, it would be very helpful. Oh, come on now. They're angry with me. I'm trying to capture them all. Maybe I might get rid of the last bit. We'll see. We'll try and bring this far back as possible. Sometimes you don't want to click it in, snap it. Better to not. Let's see. And then we can have we'll actually let you put a glass roof to it. Let's put arena out. What does it look like without that roof? It's a bit odd, doesn't it? Maybe a wooden roof might suit it. Oh, those wooden roofs aren't very looking. No, they're just so... Ugh. I don't think we can put it under it either. Need that room to stand in there. I think it's going to be far too dark if I do jump through. It's too big. It's like the roof is way too... Might just be what... Glass roof, glass roof. Blah. That's kind of cute. And then move this over to the global PAL box. And then we'll build the other one there. And then we'll go over to here. Again. And then definitely put Ivy behind it. You move please, sirs. Cheers. And then go to stations, go to Japanese pillars. I'm going to put on this. It's in their order of operations still. Trying to think. I want that all open. Drops it. We do need a storage thing while they're doing all the farming, the tree lopping and stuff. Wonder if we can just hide one of these in the wall a bit. And it's all it's going to be is just wood and mining stuff, so we'll just keep it like that. Wall storage. You know, alright, it's back to front. I know it's triggering you. How are you going to open that while it's fine? I think. Oh, she was. There we go. Secret, hey? Little corner of box hidden in the wall. This secret wall storage. And we still need to light this up. It's looking nice, so. But there needs to be something in this main area. And that can just be carpet. Run some carpet in there. Which we need some cloth. I think he just has wool. So let's go production. Let's go high quality work there. Let's go arena there. Did a bad thing. Aimed a bit too low. Might need to move his sandbag a little bit more so he's accessible from the front of it. Bye. Yes, he does. Cute buddy. Let's go down here. And then we'll just get Splatterina out here. Cute darling. So she's amazing. I think that's a good idea. And then what to do with all this part over here, I don't know. And how to run the carpet. I don't know. It's a little bit. It's a bit of a weird one. Because you land here. Land here. I mean, I suppose you could. And those, even the antique carpet, because that's quite big, but I don't like. I like the red one. You can make it so it sort of seamlessly runs with each other. But it's like you got to figure out where you're going to start it from. That's enough. And then you kind of want a central feature. So let us have a look at the PAL items that can be used for that. The Statue of Power is one of them. You know, do we have this off to the side? Do we put him in the middle? The middle's kind of expected, isn't it? But I'd potentially put him, I think he looks nice there. Put him on that roof would be nice also. Either. See what he looks like. I don't know if you can have multiple ones of these. Just see which one looks better. No, I like him at the front of the house. That. Yeah, my main focus is right now here. This part. I don't know if I want to change it. Change the foundation to glass. And with the new content, they might very well have different building materials so we can change it up again. That looks nice like that. Having these sort of contrasted kind of features. Whoops. And 4 over here is nice too. Just break it up a bit. Changes everything. And then I'll just move this again. Put it so it's sort of centered. So they'll land here. I feel like it should be further down. Maybe we need to eat into one more space. Maybe we do. Foundation. Switch it about. Keep doing bad things. What glass? No change you. Foundation. What's going on here? Oh, because it's... I know. It's roof, I think. Yeah. Some of it's roof, some of it's foundation. And that one's foundation. That one's foundation. If that's too much. I think that's too much. Yeah. Trial and error. It's nice and even over there. Nice squares. I just wish that thing was a bit further down. Like when you land, I want it to be the first thing you sort of see. So it makes more sense to have it right bang in the middle. It should really be there. It's the point of the whole base, so. You kind of wish it was back a little bit. I know I'm being very pedantic with this stuff, but we can't help it. I just feel like it's kind of jarring where it is. Maybe it's, if I turn it to the side, it might be better, or maybe I'll hate it. No, I know what it is. Ah, the joy of breaking stuff. You know what I'm gonna do, don't you? Only a few things we've broken up. Don't worry, I'm just extending the deck. A little bit. Oops. Okay, grab that. This one, this one. That. We might have to move. We might have to chop that building down for the expedition station to fit. We need to get a storage chest. So much wood. At least the gathering's quick. I think that's the biggest pain, is the expedition station. Make sure there's nothing on the ground. Oops. Alright, hopefully nothing else has grown back. Alright. PAL Expedition Station. Alright, Splatter, I need you out the way. Spin it. Hope for the best. The tree there. Get lucky. I gotta build a PAL box first, silly Billy. Make sure the sphere is facing the right way. Which is here. We need to build a little bit more out. Foundations. Always get rid of it. Don't worry about those guys. Alright, back to the PAL thing. We need that to face this way. Alright, right. Oh, you're not in the middle? Get it right. See if I can do it. Alright, is that better? Yes it is, but she's a tiny bit crooked. She's a tiny bit crooked. Nice reflection. I know the reflection of these things trigger people. Alright, now let's hope. Ah, the bloody trees are grown. One has. Try and get this built as quick as possible. And get spray into that. Alright, and then this one here, too close to the facility. It's okay. I like how the blue light shines next to it. Then we can go back to other, go your flea market again, break the roof, flea market. Come on, you're right just a second ago. And then that roof again. Last roof. Oh my god, it's facing the wrong way, no wonder. Fix it up. I don't know why sometimes they make them face the wrong way. Should have noticed. There we go, that's it. Now you're cooking with gas. Roof. Yeah. Beautiful. Chuck one of my beloved Japanese lanterns on top of you. Flame organs. Oh, right. We need our vendor boy. We need our electricity, infrastructure, spring. Splattering to come out, and I know the guild chest materials will be sitting in there. Soon it is. Oh, we have to be very careful of this. Very careful of our boundaries. Though we're not going to have anything functional beyond that. And then perhaps I think maybe just have a look. Kind of want something here because it's so odd looking. So what it is I don't know yet. That seems far more user friendly because you land and then you come straight there. 4 is a little bit claustrophobic. It allows everybody to land. It allows the pals to land safely also when they're being dropped. That. That merchant. Oh, I think I tried to catch him with a terrible ball. Actually, I guess it worked. So make sure if you see those merchants wandering onto your base, you capture them and capture them just like you would any other pal, because those guys will have high quality pal oil in their inventory that you can buy off them. Put that in the wall. Hide it. Ah, you're going to hide the other thing too. Infrastructure power generator. Hide that all the way here. Sneaky pants. Actually, Sputterina, you come do it. And we'll get our electrical boy out. Oh, there we go. Those. And wandering merchant there. And then we need to go up. Hopefully you can build that monitoring stand there without issues. Cross your fingers. Or maybe we won't be able to. So pedantic, it's wild. Oh, let me do it then. Just saw it. Oh, there it was. There it is. There. Yes. There. Alright, now I got that cooking. Oh. Will the vendor be able to get to it? Is the question. Let's see. It's $1 million question. What am I doing? Monitoring stand. Oh. Defenses. We shall see. There. Sometimes they get, oh, I'm pushing it. Sometimes they get tripped up on those lines. And they do like circles on them. We'll see. Alright, make your way up, buddy. Oh, I've got to assign him. Oh, he's assigned it. No, he says no, I'm not doing it. But make sure first it's not the couch that's stopping him. Nope. It is. It's the base. Alright, buddy. I'll bring it back a little bit. Oh, here we go again. Actually, we'll fly up another. Line is still pushing it. It's better. It's not ideal. Okay. Now that has to be correct. Has to be. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. Now it should work. Let's play trial and error all the time. Please fit. I just had it. Really? Alright, Svatarina, come out. Defenses, sandbag. Potato in there. I'm putting it as close to the side as possible this time. Alright, now... Don't have a choice, really. Oh. Oh my god, what am I thinking? No, go for it. You are so keen. You are so motivated. Alright, now can he do it? I'm sure he'd be able to fit. I don't know how he wouldn't. Here he comes. Get to work, buddy. Yeah, yep. And he's at work. Right, that's good. Done. Well, it's gonna have to be. I always forget about the perimeter of the base. Going across to other, go to the flea market, turn it around. Yes, the way that I had it was correct. Okay, that one's there. Foundations, glass roof. Oh. And what do we need for the other one? We needed enough. Good enough. The roof. I mean, it sells items, but I mean, I suppose assign an ice bell to it and the food inside will be less likely to spoil. I'm gonna have two of these same ones. Because nobody's gonna be selling items to other players. Not here anyway. At the other place, yes. So, I mean, somebody could go, hey, come up here and let me sell you some stuff that were in the guild. Just put that there. Actually, might do that. We'll save that other stuff for the other thing. Oops. That's too far away. Build that. And then the roof. Glass roof. Need something here, maybe another barrel. Storage. Barrel. Just to block that. And then have a deer scare on that if it lets. Need a couple more barrels. Storage. And then the deer scare. Deer scare, deer scare, deer scare. And then a plant. That's cute. I don't particularly like that being wood, to be honest with you. Should be good. Now we've got to go mine all this stuff. How? Can't really do that with all these guys in the bloody way, can I? All your spells are full. I need a pickaxe again. Chop it. Alright, back to the expedition station. Ah, yes. Facing the other way though. Get it done and made and burned. Alright, back over here. Heavy. What I did with that ivy. That thing. Ah, it's coming together. It looks really nice. Something needs to go in front of that. We might, I don't know if I've got, I think the flowers are back at the other place. Yeah, cement and flowers. Cement and flowers. Let's go back home. Up here. These are a little bit different to the live streams where it's sweary. Swear-a-thon. Okay, so. Okay, got those. I'm just trying to think of what else I need. I don't know. Oh, they're sleeping up there. I'm wondering what this electricity is doing up there. Okay, back down home. And here we are. I don't know if the flower boxes would look weird. Yeah. Almost needs something in between them. I mean, even you could put 3 in there. Maybe. Let's see what it looks like. Actually, I think what would look nice is to have it very splattering. I know you're bad. You can pack up. I want to have go across to go to foundations. Japanese pillar. Put there. Go across to furniture, click our wooden bench, attach the wooden bench in the middle, so snap it to the pole centered. Then we'll get the flowers, flower beds, each side of that. And then get splatterina to make that. It's kind of embedded in it. She's like, what the hell did you just do? Well, I kind of want it a little bit more on the edge, girl. You know? It was a bit sort of claustrophobic. That's better. Yeah, that's pretty. It needs some lighting there. You know I'm going to put my bloody jacket. Oh, look, I'm restricted. My freedom is restricted. We need flame organs. I put my grapple thing away. Yes, I would like to buy... Oh, he doesn't have them. Our other guy does. Oh. Come on. Oh my god, Splatterina, jeez. She did bad things. Oh, I don't need them. They're in the guild chest, silly pants. Guild it. Guild chest. She's very efficient. Alright, so that's there. I might actually put... I put curtains up there. I don't know if they're going to stick out terribly. I want you to move, please. Give me some different curtains to make life easy. Bed. Alright, now I can cook with gas. Clean. Don't particularly like that pole there. I just use that for centering. Going across to furniture, going across to the Japanese lantern. I wonder if I could fit it in between them. It would be nice if I could, but I don't think I can. Can't. That would have been lovely if I could just put it right. Yeah, but not tonight. So calming. Alright, so you land here with the main thing here. We need something over there and something over there. Oh yeah, we blew our boy up, didn't we? Though, I don't think we actually need him there anymore, the Anubis. Should probably go over here, maybe. Though... Where's our infrastructure? That guy should be facing us. Even running in there. Nah, he needs to be in the middle. Get in. Wait. Killed him. That looks nice now. It does distract from those stairs, I'm not gonna lie. It's all the little things. It's always the little tiny things like that. He looks weird over there too. Alright, he's gonna go back in the middle where he was. Build it, girl. It's like a surprise that you see. Now we really need assistance with this. That's the interesting part. The dimensional storage is really attractive. That might look really nice over there. Let's get her to build it. Even that next step. You don't know how many people you're going to have coming there. Kind of want them to sort of separate, I guess. What else can we do? The skill fruit trees might look really, really nice over there. I don't think I can build them. I don't know if I can. Can you move, please? Damn it, girl. Try and build it and then take it over there. I don't know if I can build a skill fruit thing out of the base. It'd be nice just to do that and then just leave it so it's sort of shining. I can. Splattering it. I need you to. We'll water it, put the skill fruit there, and then let it be all shiny. Or I might hate it, who knows? I don't think I've got any skill fruit on me. Plant that later. So this here, there's no reason for anybody to be going into that. So we can just put a door there. Even glass wall will do. And then we'll just put the vines on that. This poor guy. Something else needs to go here, I think. We need some berries. I think he has them. Maybe? Berries, buddy? I do. 999 of them, actually. berries. Uh-oh. Alright, so over here, furniture. Bench. That. You could put a fountain there, I suppose. Again, it's going to block the view of the stairs, which I'm a bit... I know it's weird. A weird thing to be concerned about, but... It's all the little things. No. Yeah. No. Wait, I'm missing some vines. What's going? Sorry, Splatterina. I know that I've given hard tasks. She's got flowing. This would be nice. Have some animation over here. Food. Go here. Corner. Then I'll even go to storage and I've got shelves. I don't know why she's not building them. Food. So let me do the campfire because the expedition station's there. That looks nice. I wonder if I can put another one just here. Oh, you can. I can embed it into it. Perfect. Be part of it. Yeah, that's... I really want that back to be lit though. I think one of the ways to do it might be able to put a chandelier maybe on the back of it. Let me do that. So it kind of looks better with the white lighting. With this, wall lamp might work. It's gonna work there. So when that stays lit, centered up. Close to it, let me put it. Okay, that's done. And then maybe a little bit of vine. That should sort of illuminate it from the back. Fingers crossed. Let's open our power box. Yeah, our power boy. You can't just have like a busy spot and then just have an open spot. You kind of, you want to have it cozy everywhere. You kind of could do it everywhere. I think. All right, what have we got? very empty looking over there. Here sort of look like if that was actually wood, not just a glass house. Sure. Actually, that needs to be a window. And then that one here. See if that looks better. Yeah, I don't mind it like that. I prefer it like that actually. Like how those two match. I can see there's a missing pillar on the right at the top. That's what I was missing. Now it's neat. Okay. I think at the back of that I want to have wooden benches. It'd be nice to have like blocky kind of seats, you know? Don't think I can have my way with that. Even if you put plants on them. I think the only way you could do it, maybe even the bread basket thingies, bread basket, you know, the laundry baskets, whatever they're called, these might look weird. Before I used some crates, some of the square ones, and then put things on top of them. It has to be, it's a wall shelf, so it literally has to be connected to the bloody wall. Why can't they just have a like a low-lying one? Yeah, last time I had the small containers, I just covered them with plants. It was a bit busy looking, unfortunately. Oh, none of these are vibing with me at all. Let's see. I'll go more flowers, I suppose. Round table. Those ones are not nice. Like how I'm putting garbage looking stuff around the place. Let me see. That over there is missing. I got it. I know what was missing now. I think. Come on, girl. Go to my flowers. I'm stuck in the bloody table. No. I stuck myself in the table. I've got my triple boots on. Outside. Don't lock yourself into a table. Build it first. And we'll move it into... There we go. Why aren't you building it? Go back to my beloved bloody lantern again. Up behind everything. No! I'm stuck in the thing again. Far out. God damn. Can I put the table in without taking that away? Don't stand in it. Just build the goddamn thing, girl. Put that there. I'm not going to build anything this time. Let them build it. Yeah, you built it. I ain't going to do it again. Let's see. Okay. And then I reckon there should be another one. I want another one behind it. Where's our glass? Glass. And then go furniture again. So get your lines. Get your flowers. Lantern. And let them do the rest. Now that's looking better. Looking far more homely now. And then we're going to go over to this part. I'm going to get the wooden bench. Put it there. I'm going to get rid of... I don't know if I can target these vines. I wanted to put the big mirror on it. Be able to. Ah, yes, I can target. Yes, I can target. Yes, I can target. Alright, so we go... rid of this chair for a moment. And do it. Get up to the top. Oh, I didn't mean to attach to the bloody thing. Build the last one. Furniture. Can I have vines? I have to do the small one around it. Let's see. Very finicky, aren't you? The horizontal should be okay up the top. Maybe? No? Finicky. Alright, let's go across with some lights again. It's eye on the ground. There, bonsai there. And then even it needs to be something at the front. This scare. Yeah, that's lovely. Beautiful. All right. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to here. I don't want that to have a thing there. I hope I don't need that. I hope I don't blow the whole roof off doing that. No. I always get a paranoia about blowing the roofs off all the time. And we'll go to this. Did I build that back to the front? I think I did. I think I built that back to the front. Yes, I did. There. Alright, furniture. Then go to... No. Just get storage. Get your shelf. Not a box. There. And stations. Maybe. I don't think so. I think that needs to be glass. I don't think there's any debate about that. But I think maybe the idea might be to it's here maybe. I don't know if we can fit any bookshelves in, can we? That antique one is massive. But we'll let us do it. I want you out of the way, both of you. Move. Let's see. It's like a lovely little library. And then we'll go across to furniture. Oh, that was a god-awful noise then. I don't know what that was. I don't like it. Let him build that one. I can't like focus while they're in my way. I can't do it. Can you please go away? Please go away. Thank you. Maybe I can build another one there. Storage. That should be cozier. That should be wood, I think. That's better. Yeah, that's nice. And then go to storage. And that will go out here. That will need to be a glass door. Whoops. That. And then I don't even know if I can put my Japanese lantern again on this edge. Oh, I can. Just had it. Got it. Finally. Oh, that's lovely. There. And then we've got this sort of lovely little breezeway through the back. That should really upstairs going down to the water, I think, don't you? That's going to be going through a rock, which is not too bad. That's lovely. Basically how that looks. Oh. Now, I do think we do need to have some street lamps, but not big ones, just these ones. Just very dark, and I can't do it any other way, I don't think. Just got enough space too. Hopefully I'll have enough power to do it. Tricky. And actually, we'll get rid of this one here. Basic one here. And then I think they should be out back. Bit. Alright, we're gonna have to go to do our Japanese stuff again. Manually put them on there. Manual. No. Oh, I'm out of bounds. Again. There. And then what I'll do alright, tell me I've got wood in my inventory. Yes, I do. So now what I'm going to do is make sure Splatterina does not come over here. Here. We're going to do floating lantern in the trees. Splatterina comes here, she's going to chop them. Want to do? Yes, you can turn the ability for her to do that off, but I've got a few Splatterinas. Moment. I haven't turned them off and she's damn quick. The whole forest will be logged to death by the time she comes out. And yeah. All right, now go across to furniture, to lanterns. Start to scatter them in the trees. Another one would be nicer up there. Oh, don't be inside that build. Don't be inside that build while you do it. You know what's going to happen. Your body's going to be embedded into a table forever. Okay. And then another one. Flame organs need some more. I think I'm broke now. I'm not broke, but all my money's back at the base. Oh, he doesn't have them anyway. Let's go. Grab. Base. I need to bring out another vendor that sells them. So. Vendor, where are you, buddy? Do I have one in this space? Alright, where's our boy? Wandering. Our merchant, wandering merchant, hats. Merchant. Shopkeeper, all. I don't know if I meant all by. That's a wandering merchant. There's our alpha one. These could be the same at knowing me. I will bind them to sandbags so they get into position because they're very quick. Oh, shivers. I'm dumb. I didn't even put them on the base. I just put them in my box. Let's get rid of that one. That one. And bring them out. Do you have them? You've got the oil. Bind them to their sandbags. Went straight past them, didn't I? Yeah. Sleeping, god damn it. I hate the nighttime in this game. So tedious. Now, get to bloody work. I need to name these guys properly, not just Alpha and Super Shopkeeper, whatever the hell I called them before. Alright, get to work. One over here. I think it has to be a red one. I think it's the red one. Okay. I think I've got green boys everywhere. Yep. I've caught so many of these guys. It's nuts. Yeah, we need a red jacket. Let's get our red jacket boy out. He's got the fire. Alright, red boy. Red boy, where are you? Wandering, wandering. Hats, etc. And I've got one that I just called 2. I figure. What's going on in my brain that day, who knows? Right. Oh, we got one red jacket. Yes, we do. Come over here, you. Give me your... There they are. Flame organ. Alright, Mr. Red. Let's go, get our money. Lots of it. More than it can handle, actually. Right, I'm ready to buy. Right, that should be enough. And back to the start. Traveling. Back to the tree. It looks a bit wild at the moment, but be little faith. Alright, back to our Japanese paper lanterns. Make sure you don't put them too far into the tree. I think I might have done that. We need a bit more in this tree, I think. If I can fit it. Come on, don't be difficult. That. And then the next lantern. That'll be enough, I think. I think we're lanterned out of our brains. It's kind of floating in the middle of nowhere. Alright, then we'll break our tables. Break only the tables. Table, 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 table. Oh, we've got a floating table up there still. Go with that. I forgot to get the skill fruit. I don't even need it anymore. And then it might actually be nice to have a to put a little table there. Probably a more intimate one, yeah. With backs of the chairs for once. I never realised they had beautiful eggs, did you? Till today? Never looked. What the hell am I doing? Want that one. We don't want Splatterina out, you know she's got to chop our tree down. We're going to have floating lanterns just randomly with no trees. hide the disc around there. That thing can go away. I don't like it anymore. Oh, right. That's gonna look lovely at night time. No electricity. Do we not have a power boy here? I probably should feed them. They're probably starving to death. And then go food. I don't even think I've got any, do I? Got berries galore. I've got 15 meat in there. Well, they can just eat that. I mean, they're carrying berries. They might as well just eat them. There you go. We need some light in there. Look at this. Look at this shockingness. The damn fire. I'm wondering if we can try and shove a campfire in there. That would be so lovely. Just chuck it next to it. Alright, we're gonna have to go the old-fashioned way. So I really don't want to have a kindling pal having to walk around all the time just to light a bloody fire. It's just weird. I think that's why people don't really use fireplaces often. For that reason. Pain in the ass. What is it? On. Still not going to be enough light. Nope. God, the whole chandelier on the roof can light behind this part. That'd look weird as hell if I did that. Because these things light up like a Christmas tree. You need circuit boards all back at the base. Way to do it. That would probably break those cupboards. Let's see what it's made out of. I wonder if that's a foundation piece. It's a roof. How much ground is below that? I can do it. Hang on a second. Shivers, I need to go. Get out of here before I set the whole place on fire. Which I have done before. I went from like pen to pen, breeding pen to breeding pen. I set them all on fire one by one. Don't know if I can do it with this one. Don't know if I can fit. I can, but I don't know if I can fit a roof on it though. So if I go over here, we'll go glass. Can there and I can't there. Fair enough. I don't know if that's actually going to be enough light either. So we go storage. Next page. Antique cabinet again. Whoa, 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 whoa. But that's the right way. And let's do it. And this time, it's just so dark in there. And then have the there. I can still see out. I hate the fact this fire just does not stay lit. No, I don't like that. Put a third one there. That there. Oh my goodness. You turn it back the front again. You can see the shivs. I did it back the front again. There. That's better. I think might be able to put some vines up there maybe. That's better. That's way better. Now it's lit. Now it's homely, for goodness sakes. The other side is a bit dark in here. I know it's a bit much. But it does seem to matter. I don't really want to put a chandelier randomly up there, do I? I do have a ceiling. I don't know if it has to be flat. Yes, it does. Which is unfortunate. Good. We have enough electricity? Not enough park electricity again? Okay. Shove the accumulator right in the wall. Build that, girlfriend. Another one of these. I'm not building a big power tower. Surely I don't need that. Make sure that they're actually doing it. Right, that they are getting all the goodies. Bro is charging. I like it's got electricity is bursting through the wall. They're lighting up now. I can see them. I was gonna have a big red rug that goes down the middle, but I don't. I kind of like the clean look that it doesn't have that. I think that chair at the back looks obscene. That might be a bit harsh, but I think it does. It's a bit messed up. Pal. Dressing facility might be nice in there. I think that's it. I don't think there's really anything else to put there. More vines and I think we're done. Oh, we do need that pillar at the end. Get it right. Pillar. I don't like that thing. I think might be the final thing is the Japanese furniture, which is just one of these. I wish you could switch these around so they were, you know, one little armrest on each side. And that's it. It's done. This little walkway in here with the cozy part. Deck that goes out. Probably needs a pillar. It's part here. Maybe some more Japanese chairs. Actually go on the water too. Still chairs can float on the water. I'm out of zone now. Cushions can go in the water. Alright, that is the base. So I hope you enjoyed this one. How long did it take? Nearly 2 hours. That's sort of being, you know, getting everything as good as I can get it. Can always improve it even more. Can you move, please? Can you move? My lord. And these are still in the zone, so you could go. The next piece. Too close. Actually, that might look better to have a little balcony. I'm off that. Oh, I can't leave you alone. There's some little vines. And we're done. Alright, so here is the tour. We should put a sign there, shouldn't we? It's a bit odd, isn't it? It is a bit weird. Wall mounted sign. Change text. Welcome to the trade. Nah, I can't have that. Change it. Welcome home. And then we'll put a little bit more vines. Just ignore the destruction happening behind. Foundations. Oh my lord. Okay. Last tour. All right. I'll look at him hanging out in there. Beautiful little table area. Reaching around to this private little couch area. Looking out. Oh, it's beautiful. The waterfall is lit up with fire. Going around, you've got the triple glass mirrors. Up the stairs. Around to the vendor at the tavern. With the monitoring station there. You have the deck out here with the private tables. The lanterns in the tree from across the way. Go in here to the main part of the house. As the bedroom, guild chairs looking out all the way across the sunset into the little cozy reading room. Wrapping around back to the balcony and the deck. Back to the little trade stations there and the expedition stations over there. The back of that is lit. As you can see, what a build. Let's try and get a screenshot of this one. Oops. Doesn't look very exciting when it's like. That's nice. Oh my god, sir, I need you to move. What the hell? Where's that little shop? I need more power, I think. We don't have enough power? It's full bang. Look like at night. I mean daytime. Take another one. I want the lights to be on over here to make. Get off the track. Honestly, it looks kind of boring when you sort of. I'm gonna take a picture in the daytime. Well, ignore the fact that I'm just destroying everything and just setting it on fire. Good on you, Dear Dragon. Good on you, buddy. Oh. So much for no damage. Structural damage. Setting fire to things. Oh my god, am I still getting messed up? Good Lord have mercy. See, to me that's wrong. If you've got like 0 structure damage on, there's no reason why your dragon should be setting fire to the place. But she does. Alright, that's sorted out. Crazy. I did a bad thing. Oops. And then it was just here, then here. Correct. And then a pillar. And a pillar. And that is fixed. Alright. Now, wait till daytime and take some more pictures. I love and leave you. Hope you enjoyed this one. Until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and Discord channel.